Me and my ex not beefing no more. I think I'ma beat it again as soon as we beefing again. Then I'ma switch out, then I'ma beat on a friend. My body difficult, I'm moving dangerous.
You to the YouTube. What it do? It's your boy Sa, your friendly, bearded, light skin. I'll be back with another video. You could tell by the title and the thumbnail what we getting in tune with today. But before I get in tune with today's video, man, make sure you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. If you're not in tune, then you missing out. But if you are in tune, well, we about to go up, man. I do apologize. I've been slacking with YouTube for like a month. You know, I was posting a lot more in June. It slowed down after that, but man, I'm sorry. Life's just been lifing lately. But, you know, we back and we going to give y'all as much content as we can. Alright, guys, so we about to dive into story time. This is why I've been single and what my dating experience has been for 2023. Let's see. So, I met this girl on Snapchat. You know, I was seeing her posts here and there, little videos of her little dance classes or whatever the case may be. You know, I slid in the Snapchat DMs, you know, being me, doing what I do. And, you know, just to see, you know, what the vibes is gonna be like. I didn't know what it was, but it was something about that, you know, that drew me to her. You know, she's brown skin, whatever, slim, as I would say. She engaged back in the conversation with me. We had a few words, you know, I kept it PG, you know, because I'm smooth like that. But nah, let me stop. Yeah, so I kept it PG or whatever. Started conversing more and more. Next thing you know, I got a number. We hit it off. Our first link, we linked up. We smoked the L in the car with one of her best friends at the time. And you know, we was just having a conversation. It was calm vibes. So then after that, we went out to like a hookah lounge. This wasn't the same day, but this was like our first date, basically. So we went to a hookah lounge, we was vibing, we ordered the hookah, had a few drinks, you know, conversating, just chilling. She got in deep about her pops or whatever, because her pops had passed away. And, you know, from there, she got very emotional. Honestly didn't know, like, how to react to that, because, you know, I never lost a parent, but I know what it feels like to have an absent parent, which was my pops, so I could relate a little bit. But you know, I try my best to just, you know, make her feel comfortable, and that's what I did. I made her feel comfortable. You know, she felt bad that she was breaking down and talking about it because it was fairly new. And, you know, I told her it was okay. You know, don't worry. You know, it's normal. You're human. You just lost your pops, you know. I understand. So, after that, we went back to my place. You know, we were still drinking. We was just vibing to 90s R&B, bro. 90s R&B. Like, it was crazy. Like, we was vibing to like 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. My mom was getting ready for work. She was up, you know. She didn't know what was going on. She walked in the room. What's going on? Why you up so late? Da da da. You know, I'm just vibing on this such and such. Da da da. She met my mom's, and then, you know, we just vibing, bro. Like, it was, I don't know what it was, bro, but like, it was something that I felt about her, like from that night, the way we just connected. And it was through music, through conversation, like it felt good. So all of that I just told y'all, you would think because of that, we would still be together. But nah, the first mistake that was ever made was me giving Shorty my password. I had her password, she had my password. So that meant, oh yeah, I'm gonna go through your phone, you go through my phone. And that wasn't a good idea. And if you're in a relationship, you should already know that's a no-no. So, I mean, I ain't have nothing to hide, but she had a lot of shit in her phone from what I seen. And the main factor of everything was the fact that her ex was texting her here and there. She was entertaining him. There's all types of weird shit going on. Mind you, if you still felt the way you felt about this man, what was the whole point of you getting into a relationship with me? We could have just been on some calm vibes and just doing what we've been doing. You could have told me like, oh, I don't even want to be in a relationship. Nevertheless, I couldn't even trust her after that. But of course, she ended up changing her password. So shit honestly drove me crazy because I found out the password to her Apple Watch, so I was going through her Apple Watch. There was no password on her MacBook. I was going through that. And it was just driving me crazy because I really couldn't trust her after that. I really could not trust her after that. And I didn't even trust the fact that she had male friends. I wasn't jacking that at that time. You know, it was just a lot. Like I felt like I was going crazy with the whole going through everything. Like it was just a lot. I was going through group chats that she had with her friends. And it was crazy because her friends were sitting up there and talking shit about me. Mind you, I'm your whole boyfriend. You allowing your friends to talk shit about me? And you sitting up there talking shit about me with them? Yo, like that shit just didn't make no sense to me, bro. Like I was so fucking livid. And it's like at that time, I was like deep in. Like I was already on some, I was in love with her type shit. So it was just like kind of hard for me to just like walk away because eventually we did, you know, move in together. That was like a different vibe for me, even though I already lived with a female before. So she was the second female that I lived with. So I already had experience in that field. But it was just like, there was a lot going on, bro. We had some good times, we had some bad times. The relationship started to get real toxic. It got so toxic at one time where we was really about to get physical. That's not my vibe. I would never put my hands on a female, but I will restrain you if you ever try to put your hands on me. And that's just what I did. And you know, she really like, this is how I knew she was crazy, when she was like, oh, what you're doing to me isn't hurting me. And I'm like, I'm a man. Like, at the end of the day, I can physically harm you. But that wasn't my intentions that day. Like, I was really just trying to restrain her because she was bugging. And I forgot what I had said to her, but whatever I said to her, it wasn't disrespectful, but she just, like, didn't have it in here too well. So she just, like, snapped. and then just was bugging out in the crib, like in front of her mom's. Mom's was like, what the hell is going on? Like, she was just doing too much, yo. Like, it was just a whole lot. And I'm like, wow, like I never got into a physical altercation damn near with a female. Like, that's real toxic, bro. That shit not good at all. Like, so it's just shit like that just like rubbed me the wrong way, bro. Cause like my mom ain't raised me to put my hands on no woman. You feel me? Like that's not me. That's not cool. I don't respect any guy that does some shit like that. There was also times like, you know, when we would get into arguments, she would feel some type of way because I'm over here venting to either my mom's or my sister about what's going on. And, you know, I would go to my friends about certain things, but, you know, growing up, like, I have no pops or whatever, so me and my mom's always been like this. And I feel like my mom's is my best friend, so like, if I need anything, I could just go to her and talk to her about anything. So she would feel some type of way about that, like, oh, you going to your mom's and your sister, I feel like I'm dating them, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, all they doing is just giving me advice. And it's either I'm gonna take it or I'm not. But it's just certain shit like that she used to feel a certain way about. And I'm like, at the end of the day, those are my people. You feel me? Like, my mom's birthed me. Like, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't been able to come this far to where I'm at today if it wasn't for her. And that was without my pops. So it's like, for you to feel some type of way about that was just crazy to me. But I ain't really care. Like, at the end of the day, like, I went to my mom's, I went to my sister. You gonna like it, you not gonna like it. I could care less. So towards the end of our relationship, things took a left turn. We wasn't spending as much time together. We wasn't having sex. It just like, I felt like the love just wasn't there. We still was arguing about pointless shit. That was so annoying. She did some sus, weird shit. One of her friends had a gender reveal in another state. She said she was going with one of her best friends. It turns out she was going out there with her best friend and her ex, because her friend that lives out there, she didn't have a DJ. So her ex is a DJ and he didn't have no wheels. So of course she brought him down there to do a favor for her friend. Mind you, that wasn't even mentioned to me. I ended up finding out from Facebook Live that you out there with your ex having a good time at a gender reveal. And I'm back in New York, salty as hell, because you couldn't have the balls to tell me that you had to take your ex out there to do a favor for your friend. But nevertheless, approach her about it. Of course, it was, an argument. It didn't go nowhere. Mind you, there wasn't no apology or nothing. But I'm the bad guy. So, of course, I'm the bad guy. She comes back to New York. We have a conversation. The conversation goes nowhere, but of course she mentions to me, oh, I was gonna bring it up, but it was gonna be an argument anyway. So what? At least if you would have came to me and told me like a grown woman you are, I would have respected you a little bit more. But you not telling me? You can't tell me that's not sus. Because that's sus as fuck. So that doesn't go well. She's like, oh, I think we should give each other space. Space. Okay. Space. Mind you, we still live in the same crib. And you want space. Cool. So it's nice. Well, you know, she laying on her side, I'm laying on my side. We ain't conversating, we ain't texting, nothing. Then it goes from, oh, I told you I want space. I'm giving you your space. I'm not bothering you. I'm not doing nothing. Oh no, I want my own. I want to lay in my own bed. Okay. Go lay on a fucking blow up bed with a hole in it. Wake up in the morning, a nigga laying on the floor. Like, it's crazy. So that shit was getting annoying. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna go lay on the couch. Nope. Couldn't lay on the couch. Her mom said something about that. So there's a bed in her basement. Go lay on that. Her mom said something about that. I'm like, damn. Your daughter wants space. I'm trying to give her space, and you can't even let me rock on either the bed in the basement or your couch. Man, this is wild. So now I'm in like a tight space because I don't know what to do. So the only thing I could think to do was go back to home where my mom's live. And at that point, you know, my mom's took over my old room and my sister took over my mom's room. So leads me the couch. So I'm sleeping on the couch for 4 months, bro. 4 stressful months until I found my own spot. So eventually I ended up finding my own spot. And it's crazy because like a few months after that, one of my exes that I dated after high school, she hits me up. She's like, oh, congratulations. And I'm like, what you mean, congratulations? She's like, oh, I see, you know, what's her face in the group chat on this Facebook thing. And I'm like, what you mean? She's like, oh, she said she's pregnant, this, that, third, blah, blah, blah. Y'all not together? I'm like, no, we're not together no more. That's not my baby. Oh, my bad. And I'm looking at this shit like, ain't no way in hell you pregnant. Because me and you wasn't having sex towards the end of our relationship at all. So, the only leaves one other person. The dude you told me not to worry about, which is your ex. Mind you, I had a gut feeling about the whole you going into Juniorville and me finding out about it. That gut feeling was right. She ended up having a kid by her ex. How did I find this out? I'm not going to disclose that information, but just know I found out that she had a kid by her ex. And that gut feeling that I was having was right. Always follow that gut feeling. It will get you out of trouble. So she tried to come back. By then I was officially over her. I wasn't in love with her anymore. And it was a tough time for me because like I really loved that girl. I did everything in my power to make sure that girl was good, make sure she was happy, and it just wasn't enough. And I just felt betrayed because like I had seen a future with her. I even thought about proposing at one point. And, you know, my friends, they stopped me because they knew they knew the type of relationship that I was in. And to this day, I thank them for that, because I don't know what would have happened if I did that. But I don't know, man. Like, I look at females differently because of that whole situation. And I know y'all gonna say, oh, you can't look at everyone as the same, but it's just like, it was just a tough time for me. Like, I was in a very dark place too. I was depressed. It was all types of weird shit going on, man. Like, you know. But one thing that shit did do for me is made me stronger. Like, it pushed me to get this spot. It pushed me to level up, get my own V, get my license, because I didn't have my license when I was with her. It was just a lot of shit that I didn't have when I was with her. So, although, you know, I was in my lowest, but it brought me up to the high, you know? So, it is what it is. That chapter is done. It's closed. The boat sailed, you know? We're on to bigger and better things at this. So my dating experiences in 2023, it's been very, very weird. Why I say it's been weird, it's because things just isn't how it used to be years ago. Like, I feel like years ago, dating was easy, you know. There wasn't too many females condemned to this whole social media era where they want to be like this couple, that couple, or they want the same things that these celebs is giving to these other women, you know? And it's like, if you're not a rapper or a scammer, or you got money just to be giving away, you not it. And it's like, damn, like, where's the females that actually worship a man that wakes up every day and works a 9 to 5 and, you know, do what he gotta do to provide for his family, whether he got kids or no kids, you know? At least he waking up every day, you know, trying to do something with his life. Where's the females that care about that? You know, it's these females nowadays that want things to be done for them, but they're not pulling up to the table and showing why should we be doing these things. Why should we do it just because you look good, you smell good, and you got some good twang? Like, who cares about that? I want to know where your mind is at, you know? What you want to do in the next 5-10 years. What do you love to do? Like, are you adventurous? Like, are you a people person? Do you love your family? Like, shit like that. Like, they all worried about all the wrong shit. Like, why? Can somebody answer that question? Comment below if you got the answers, because I got the time and I want to know. You feel me? Because, like, this ain't it, bro. Like, and this is exactly why I don't be dating now, because I feel like it's just a waste of time. Like, people's intentions is not pure. Like, they're not pure, and they always look for something in return. And it's like, if I'm gonna do something for you, I'm gonna do it out of the kindness of my heart, because I want to do it. And that's not because you telling me to do it, or I'm looking to seek validation from you, because I'm not. Like, I'm a genuine ass person, but at the same time, females love to take advantage of shit like that. And me personally, I'm not about to sit up here and let no female take advantage of me. That's not happening. I've been there and I've done that before, and I wised up from that shit, because I done had that shit done to me plenty of times, all because I'm a genuine person. And now it's like, now I see past the bullshit. Like, if I sense it from just like 2 or more dates and you're on that type of vibes, I fall back. Like, stiff arm game is strong. Like, you're not about to sit up here and do me like that. It's not happening. You feel me? But that's just my experience. I don't know what everybody else's experience is like, but I just been chilling. Like, I'm not dating. I'm not taking anybody serious at the moment, you know? I'm just chilling, trying to get my life in order and, you know, just be the best father I could be to my daughter. Because at the end of the day, I'm raising a girl, so I gotta school her on the guys that's out here like yourself. Yeah, you that's watching this video right now. I gotta school her on the niggas like you. You feel me? Because niggas out there that be violating and dogging women, man. You feel me? I'm not that type of guy. I mean, I've done that in my younger days, but like, I got honestly 100% respect for women. You feel me? But I am going to make sure my daughter knows what. Because ain't no guy out here going to be out here taking advantage of her. You try it, you going to have to come see me. Word. But, you know, it's been a good vibe, you know. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Join the family. And like I said, let's go up, man. It's been a minute, and I apologize that I haven't been on here often. I'm going to try my best to try to be consistent again. But until next time, I love y'all. Peace.
I don't care no more. I don't care no more. Yeah, I don't know.